properties of matter. So based on the characteristics or unique property of a substances, based on the unique property or characteristics of substances, we are going to classify the properties into physical properties and chemical properties. Okay, we are going to classify it as physical and chemical. Yes, Gagana, you are right. Physical and chemical properties. So what do you mean by physical property? Physical property is a type of property. We are going to read the physical nature of a substances. Okay, substances. It means to say, if you are reading their melting point, if you are reading their boiling point, if you are knowing the structure of it, how it's arranging, what is the melting point of it, at what it will react it, what's the maintaining of temperature. So if you are seeing the physical behavior, okay, if you are seeing the physical behavior of any component, that is called physical property. So we are going to read up melting point, boiling point, freezing point. Okay, then evolution of boiling point, so this and all will come under the physical properties classifications. Okay, physical property classification. So if we can give the example, like if you're seeing an object, how the object is look like. Okay, what is the shape of that object, how much place it will occupy. Okay, whether what is the color of it, whether it is strong or not. So if you are focus on it, so once you see a person, you are noticing that which color he is wearing a dress, or does it having any defect in him, like physical defect, any problem. So, or whether he is wearing a specs or not, what he is wearing for a legs, like shoes or slippers, or what is handling in their arms. So that and all you will see that, right? So that will give you a physical appearance, that is called physical property. By looking at, by seeing that, ನೋಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನ್ ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತೆ, ಓ ಹೆಂಗಿದಾರೆ ಅವರು, ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದಾರಪ್ಪ. How first impression ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ. So you don't know the name of the person, you don't know the characteristic features of the person, you don't know any behavior of the person, but still once you saw a person, something will come to your mind by seeing their outer face, that is called physical properties. ಹೌದಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಒಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿನ ನಾವು ನೋಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ, what is the height of the person, ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೈಟ್ ಇದಾರೆ, ಅವ್ರ ಕಣ್ ಹೇಗಿದೆ, ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಸ್ ಹಾಕಿದಾರಾ, ಯಾವ ತರ ಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಫ್ರೀ ಹೇರ್ಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದಾರಾ, we look on it. So that is the physical property. Okay, that is a physical property. What do you mean by chemical property? The chemical nature of the property means making and breaking of bond. Okay, making, bond formation, interaction. Okay, molecular force of attraction. So this and all will comes under your chemical properties. ಸೊ ಇವಾಗ ಒಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿನ ನೋಡಾಯ್ತು, ನೋಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅವ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. ಇಫ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ ಇಟ್, ಇಫ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಟು ನೋ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಹಿಮ್, ವಾಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಡು, ವಿಲ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಹೆಲೋ, ವಾಟ್ಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ನೇಮ್, ವಿಲ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ದಟ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್. ಸೊ ನೇಮ್ ಬಂತು, ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ MPBP, ಮೆಲ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಬಾಯ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್. ಸೊ ದೆನ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದಟ್ we need to enquire, ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ, where you come from, where you want to go, what you are doing, are you a student or you are an employee? If you employee, where you are working, how about your job, whether you have sisters or brothers, like this, this talk will go. Is it right? So if by seeing this person, if we impressed on it, that is called physical attraction. So by knowing all the characteristic features of the person, then we start loving that person. That is called as a chemical nature of things. Forget about the examples. See the topics. Is it okay? So that is the difference between the physical and chemical properties. So if we are reading the this is going to ask you for 2 marks, right? The difference between physical and chemical properties of the substances. So in the first time physical property means to say we are dealing the substance with their physical nature, how it appear, what it look, what volume it will take. So based on this we will see. That is called physical property. So we are reading melting point, boiling point, freezing point, depression in freezing point, elevation in boiling point. So if we are reading that and all, it will give you an physical property. Okay. Then next, chemical property. What do you mean by chemical property? If we are reading the chemical nature of the substances, how does it make a bond with other? What is the bond strength? What is the bond capacity? How it will interact with other atom? Okay. Does it make a strong bond or it make a weak bond? What is the intermolecular force of attraction between the molecule? What is the atomic number of it? How it will arrange? So if we are going in detail about the particle, about the substances, that is called chemical property. What is the color of the complex? Why it so? How many electrons are arranged in an orbital? So if we are reading in detail study, that is called your chemical properties. Okay. Is it fine? Measurements. So this and all the substances where we are measuring it off. We are measuring in length, mass, time, electric current, thermodynamic, temperature, amount of substance, luminous intensity. So this and all the criteria we are going to measure. So for example, if you want to buy any book, okay. So if you want to buy an milk, we'll see the liter, how many liters they have. If you want to buy a pen, we'll look after what is the capacity of the refill, what is the mass of the refill. So this will give you only 7. In our chemistry, we use this, and it's further classified. Mass, that only. Mass in here is there, no? Mass will not come nano. Hey, we will see the mass of the substances. That is a major criteria in chemistry. So if you keep the object in outside, you will just take out the mass of. Mass means weight. Last line. This is luminous intensity. Luminous intensity. Rajesh, mass means weight. In terms of weight, we are going to take. So we'll measure how many grams of salt you want, how many grams you require. So that is called the weight, mass. Okay. So this is the major criteria. Mass further classified, liters further classified. We have milligrams, micrograms, nanograms, nanometers. We'll read in amperes. Okay, kelvins. So that and all will comes under this categories. Okay, this categories. So let us read that in next class. Can you pronounce the fifth one again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Amount of substances. I'll start from the first. Length, mass, time, electric field, thermodynamic in temperature. Okay, thermodynamic in temperature, amount of substances, then luminous intensity. Luminous intensity. 7 fundamental units are there, ma'am. Yes, you have 7 fundamentals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.